Welcome, Mr. President, to 60 Minutes.
Thanks for having me, Zach. It's an honor to be here.
Well, I think we should get down to business. We have some questions for you about ISIS.
Fire away, Zach.
Okay, well, who makes up ISIS?
Well, it's the hard part about fighting ISIS. ISIS is made up of a lot of Muslim extremists from the area of ISIS, the area of Syria and Iraq. But many members also come from America, and that's how it's hard to fight them in America. It's hard.
Okay, well, going off that whole, where is prominently ISIS located?
ISIS is prominently located in northern Syria and central Iraq.
Wow, for many of our viewers, they really wonder how and when ISIS was created.
ISIS was a branch of former Al-Quida that broke away and formed into ISIS in 2014.
What are their objectives?
ISIS wants a global caliphate after a global war. This means they want to overthrow all governments in Muslim-populated areas. So that's a lot of the Middle East.
Last question, Mr. President. What is ISIS currently doing?
Well, currently we are weighing the option to fight ISIS with Kurdish fighters. That means we'd be arming them with small handguns and things like that. Nothing heavy like artillery or anything, but it's a way that we could counteract ISIS's advances. Also, I'm sad to say recent testing has just confirmed that ISIS has chemical weapons after a mustard agent was fired at U.S. troops.
Wow, that's a big problem. Well, that's all our time today for 60 Minutes, Mr. President. Thank you for coming.
Here, both the anti-ISIS activists inside of Raqqa and the ISIS news agency themselves agree on the fact there have been about 20 to 30 strikes in the period of about an hour, hitting what they refer to in terms of the Raqqa anti-ISIS activists as the stadium, the clinics, hospital, the Faresa area and the political building too. Now, those are landmarks by those names that may no longer have those particular jobs. So this is clearly a number of targets. We don't quite know who's behind all of the bombing, despite the French Defence Ministry being clear they are bombing heavily now Raqqa as we speak. We don't quite know what those buildings serve as a purpose right now. Well, given the timing, given the announcement from the French Defence Ministry that their jets are in the skies over Raqqa right now, you can be pretty sure, Erin, that what we're seeing and what we're hearing from both sides of the argument inside Raqqa now is some sort of reprisal or statement of French military intent inside of Raqqa. We don't know where the French jets have taken off from, if this is part of a longer-term initiative to hit ISIS around the capital of the self-declared caliphate that is Raqqa. We do know that the most recent offensive, backed by coalition airstrikes and by the Peshmerga Kurdish militia force, whose capital I'm standing in right now, in Erbil against Sinjar, which cleared ISIS out of that very quickly indeed and was designed to cut off one of the key supply routes to Raqqa. This is all part of a broader strategy. I have to point out too, of course, that on Twitter some people who support ISIS suggesting that, like similarly after the death of a Jordanian pilot, there were heavy airstrikes from Jordan against ISIS too. This could be a knee-jerk reaction from France, and we don't quite know what the impact may be against those inside of Raqqa who are civilians. But still, right now as we speak, the French Air Force in action over Raqqa, a highly symbolic, dependingly military effective moment against